Dnes máme to požehnání vám představit jednu z těchto osvícených přednášek pod názvem Buddhistické příběhy, zásluha charity a dodržování 5 pravidel a Brahma žádá od dharmu. 3. část z 10 v pořadu Mezi mistryní a žáky v angličtině 3. září 2015.
When he first attained Buddhahood, he felt like it is so difficult for anyone on this planet to aspire to Buddhahood, because he has been doing so much sacrifice and suffering, life after life. He can look back and see. So he thought, no one can do this. Yeah. So he thought to himself, it's too difficult, too difficult. All the sentient beings, their ignorance is so deep, so profound. And this ignorance is like poison into their system, yeah, into their mind and their soul, their heart. So their mind, their heart is very chaotic, yeah. It's not stable, not in good condition. And their concept is very narrow. Their wisdom is zero. Mostly they follow the not correct way of teaching, the incorrect way of teaching. So difficult to now teach them the truth and to bring them into the right path. So he was shaking his head. He said, even so, in this case, even if I continue to stay in this life, it's useless. No use, no use. It is better, maybe I go to the emptiness of nirvana. It's better. And then the Brahma, the king of the third world, third level, he looked down and he heard the Buddha's thought. So he flew from his throne, from the third level down. In front of the Buddha, he greeted the Buddha very respectfully, humbly. And then he kneeled down with his palm together, respectfully say to the Buddha, I prostrate to you, World Honored One. Just now, I receive your thought that the all beings on this planet are so difficult to teach, and then you want to enter nirvana. Because of that, I came here and beg you to stay on this planet to give the teaching to all beings. Actually, this word means Truyện Pháp, meaning like initiation, kind of, yeah. So that the light of the truth will spread all over the world as well as in heaven. So all beings will bath in your merit and your blessing. And then they will be liberated from life and death and from the lower birth of animals or devils, ghosts, hungry ghosts, and in hell, etc., etc. And they will be peaceful in Buddha's land. Please be compassionate and open your mercy to accept my request. It's very difficult. They have old type of writing, very, very respectful and a lot of prostration to you and this and that. It's very difficult for me to translate into modern language, Yeah. Even if they don't prostrate, they would say, I prostrate, meaning very respectful. Or maybe they touch a Buddha with their head, or maybe not. They would just say very humbly like that, as if they're prostrate. So the Buddha said, oh, you have such a good heart and pleading for all beings. Okay, then it's It's not so bad. But you know, I observed, that all beings are so covered with the ignorance dust of life. And they only run after, sensual pleasures, high position, name and fame and richness, and they just eat and sleep, indulge in physical pleasure, in anger and in hatred. And their heart are so blackened, has no wisdom in it. So I think even if I stay here on this planet, it's useless. It's a waste of time and energy. Therefore, I want to go to Nirvana, enjoy better. So the Brahma king, the Brahma god, say again, I prostrate to you, honor one. Just a saying, may not be that he prostrate physically. It's just a very respectful talk, like I bow to you. Or honor one, please have mercy toward me and all others in the heavens as well as on earth. Because we are covered by the ignorance way, life after life. They don't know where to go. Day and night, they are just fetters in this kind of bondage. Don't even know when they can be free. So please, have mercy. They say it better than this, but I just make it short. Even he begged for heavens as well, heavenly beings, in the three worlds. Not just the humans are ignorant, Heavenly beings also, after their marriage is finished, their flower on their head, the light on their head would be dim and wither, and then they die. Either be born again in humans' world or in animals' world even. If there's no enlightened master been teaching them since they were on earth already, then even in heaven nobody teach them. They had no master. They belong nowhere. They just enjoy the heavenly pleasure for a while, depends on how much merit they had, and then they die like everyone else. And then they're very sad before they die because they know exactly they are dying. It's not like us even. We don't even know, so boom, we die. Okay, fine. It's quicker. You don't have to spend days or months or weeks worrying about you dying and knowing where you're going. Down, lower level, knowing already. And there's nothing you can even do. With all your power in heaven, nothing you can do. The Brahma said to the Buddha, right now, it seems like the Dharma will be elevated, will be spread out. It's a good time to teach other beings. I have seen that there are many, many beings will be enlightened, will be saved by your blessing, by your teaching. So please stay here and help whoever you can. Yes. Because I remember in so many countless lifetime, countless kalpa, countless eons, because of us, all beings, that you have gathered even just one stanza of the truth, or one quadrant of the truth, because you wanted to know the truth so much. So even you sacrifice your own life, you forsake your wife and children, you sacrifice for the truth. Very scary, very frightening in way. No one can even do what you did all this lifetime. Because of that, because of all this, and now you have become Buddha. because of us that you wanted to become Buddha. And because of us that you sacrificed so many lifetimes. So now you have become Buddha, please don't forsake us. Yeah. I feel goosebumps too, I feel very touched too, for what he said. Yeah. Now that World Honor One has already attained the ultimate goal of your life that you wanted, but all of us are still like grass on the ground, covered by thick fog, so many lifetimes, and waiting for the sun to dispel all this covering, so that you can see the light and it can bud into flowers and beautiful beings. Yes, I prostrate to you. I beg you, please do not forsake us and go into nirvana. Not so soon, he said. Yeah. And I remember another time. It's a very long time ago. There was a king named Tuloba, also on this planet. He ruled over 84,000 smaller countries. I just told you numbers. It has to be 84,000. Many times he mentioned that. Even not this king, but the other king also ruled over 84,000 and have 10,000 great officials in the court, in his court, etc., And then he has 60,000 mountains and rivers, meaning his country is big, yeah? It has to be a number. It's more visualizing, It's more concrete, right? If you say, a lot of mountain and river, we cannot grasp, the mind. So he used numbers all the time. It has to be 60,000 mountain and river, okay? And then he has 800,000 smaller, what is it, like in Africa stuff? Tribe, huh? Yes, those are tribals, yes. And then he has 20,000 wives. And he had 10,000 great officials, court officials. Well, in the old time, they have wives and they have concubines and they have ladies in waiting and servants and all that, and all included. Because once in the former life, in the former time, even recently, like say Qinglong dynasty or something like that, not far ago, not long ago, the king always have a lot of ladies. Yeah, he has one wife and two second and third wife. In case the first wife cannot bear a son, then the second wife or the third wife. Or maybe the first wife is in a bad mood, then he go to the other. So it's convenient. No need to wait or beg her to reconcile or things like that. In case the king, he can't just say, sorry, honey, come back. She went back to mother and then he went to the second or the third. He's a king, yeah? And then apart from that, he has concubines, which he probably never touched, never seen. But he must have. It's for his dignity. I don't know why they do that. And so all these virgin maidens had to offer themselves to the king, either voluntarily or by force, yeah? And then they would never, ever marry anyone else. They belong to the king, even though the king probably never saw them, never have anything to do with them. But they have to be there for him, in case he ever wanted. And they're not allowed to marry anyone else. Yeah. If they have, kind of side affair with anyone and caught that is chop head, both. The boy and the girls. Yeah. And all the boys are useless anyway. They're all eunuchs. You know what I mean? Yeah. All cut, chop. Useless. So that's why he has a lot of wives. He wants to make sure all the boys are chop. Chop off, where, right? So they cannot mess up with his 2,000 wives, 20,000 wives. My God, what can the king do with 20,000 wives? I'm telling you. Even one wife is a big headache already. What's he doing with 20,000? But this is a, tradition like that. Kings have a lot of wives. He take any he wants, any of the concubine. Or maybe he doesn't, but it's there for him all the time. Understand? And then they do something else then, maybe they serve the queens, they do something, just a pastime. Or play with the eunuch, yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm talking a lot. It's not Buddha stuff, huh? Yeah, but just in case you don't know. Just in case you wonder why the king has 20,000 wives. Oh, yeah, this is the way it is, Yes, the way it was, huh? Okay. And nowadays, if you have second wife, whoa, trouble with the law or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah.
It still exists.
What, love?
It still exists.
Still exists? Where? In Arab? Maybe in some countries, some smaller countries. Kings or maybe... Yeah, not only the king in the old time have many wives. The court officials, or any rich person, any rich man, he has 7, 10, 20 wives, no problem, or more. And then whoever is not caught by his blue eyes, then they become like more or less a servant, doing things in the house, serving the big wife or doing anything. Yeah. But whoever among them bear a son, then the elevated status, become the third or fourth or fifth wife, whatever. Yeah. Has to be son, okay? We women are nada. In the former time, we are nothing. Always a man. Maybe that's good. That's why God made me come into this woman body just to show him. Just to show him that we women can do some.
We love the fact that you
It has some effect, yeah? Yeah. Nowadays, we have many prime minister women, president women. Thank God, huh? Thank God. And high officials, also women, yeah. The high banking official woman, yeah. Like Christine Lagarde, for example, yeah. They're all powerful now, they're powerful. Even India have female president, yeah? Before, no? Maybe still there? Not Indira Gandhi, recently. A new one. President. Yeah. Not Indira Gandhi, no. Now. Few months ago. Yeah. Pakistan is another one. What did you say? Yeah. She president or prime minister?
President.
She was president. See, told you. You India, you don't know nothing. Yeah, what did you say?
Oh, she's the president.
Yeah, you good. Now you know. Okay, just so rare to have a president and you forgot. Huh? This is a thing that you should never forget, right? It's so rare. So rare. What?
I'm also Indian.
You are Indian? Oh, you look like Indian to me. Blonde hair and all. Blonde hair and fair skin.
We have Zoroastrians in India.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Good for you. See, woman, we know more than you, huh? Look at that. What kind of Indian is he? Huh? Just eating curry and doing nothing and don't even read the newspaper, don't watch the television. What you been doing all this time in your life? Okay. I don't understand this kind of man, do you? No.